Hey guys, what's going on? MC here, back again with another video. Sorry, it's been a little bit. It's been freaking hot around these parts over here by me. Average temperature day by day, it's been at least in 95 or so. So it's been really hot. My little studio is in my spare room, which doesn't get much air circulation. So I got the AC running in the background in my other room, trying to push some cold air over here at least, but still pretty toasty. It's been nuts. Hopefully you guys have been staying cool in your area. Hopefully this heat wave goes away and we can return to nice, tolerable 80-ish below temperatures. I like those. Nothing I hate worse than just walking outside to my car and just sweating. I hate it. Worst feeling ever. It sucks. But enough about that. Yeah, so we're back again with another video, and today I bring you is the Lightspeed Megazord from Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. Really good season. I love the show. Lots of good mecha. One of my favorite Megazords that I've ever gotten. Funny story on how I got this. Local comic book store, maybe let's say about 7 years ago. They had the Super Train Megazord there. I opened the box, it looked complete. The Super Train did, and bought it. About 60 bucks or so, 70 bucks in box, styrofoam and everything. Got home, noticed it seemed kind of heavy, and pop open the side panels and all the compartments, and lo and behold, this was in there. So whoever sold that to the comic book store that day sold them the Lightspeed Megazord along with the Super Train. So I got a 2-for-1. I can't beat that. Great deal. Great condition these guys are. Stickers in great shape. The only thing I'm missing is the sword. I did order one on eBay, and somehow it got lost in the mail, and I don't know where it's at. Yeah, it sucks, but other than that, it's the only thing I need to complete this set here. Like I said, I do have the Super Train, and then recently I did get the Lightspeed Solar Zord. That one is just missing the helmet, so when we do a combination with this down the road, it's just going to miss the helmet. That's about it. So I'm waiting for a helmet to pop up for a little bit cheaper than $60. In good shape. The other ones on there right now are the paint's kind of missing, and it's all kind of looking kind of crappy, to be honest. So I'll wait for the right one to come along, and then it would be complete. But other than that, I think I have everything else for Lightspeed. I got this, the Walker one, the one that goes, the Mars, Victory Mars, whatever you want to call it, the Sentai version of it. But yeah, let's get down to this guy and stop sidetracking. So yeah, this is comprised of 5 Zords, really cool looking ones. Die casting them, same mold as the Japanese one, just slightly minor differences. As far as I know, the stickers are all the same. The tampografs are all the same. The chrome's all the same. The only thing I know for sure is the Sentai one, the Japanese one, they came with rubber tires. We got plastic ones. So I think that's a plus. Just by some of the toys that I have from back in the day, some of the rubber wheels are starting to fall apart and disintegrate, so plastic over time holds a lot better than just having rubber wheels. But it makes it that these things roll really smoothly, like really freaking smoothly. Like, it's silent too, no squeak from that one. The ambulance rolls just as well. All these roll pretty freaking good, except for Green. He's the little hovercraft eVTOL jet kind of thing. Red's good. This whole set's really nice. I love it. Not saying there isn't any problems due to age, but we'll get to that there. I did have to fix it not too long ago when initially I was trying to do this review. So yeah, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's start with yellow. So yellow looks like it is a, what do you want to call it? Not a construction, but more of a, like a SWAT looking kind of vehicle. It's heavy duty. It forms a foot if you don't notice. It does have a feature out of the back, which has a little claw attachment. so it's able to pick up some debris or fallen items when they're in the show. You could store stuff in here, make a little ramp, put a little car in there, and transport it out, and it just closes up like that. But a nice vehicle mode. No die cast in here. This one's all plastic. Let's go with the other leg, which is the pink Zord, the pink ambulance. Really great sticker tampograph. Great stickers. Really shiny. Some of them are peeling off, but I have glue that I'm gonna put on this that helps settle it down and doesn't damage it. Chrome's in really nice shape. I love the chrome. Love the old-timey van look. This one also does have an opening feature in the back. I know in the show it would pull up to some vehicles that are stranded in the motorway, and the cars would just drive on in and park inside of her, and then she would drive away to safety. So, great looking vehicle mode. I love the lights in the back. I love all this panel detail here with the sticker. I love the shininess of this. Whoever put these stickers on did a really decent job. I'm not tempted to take them off in any way to do anything, because I don't want to rip them, but to me they are in decent shape and okay in my book. Next we got Blue here. He is like a water truck. He's got his fire hydrants up here that can spray the water down and clear out some fires. Again, nice detailing there, nice shiny sticker. Really nice overall. I believe this is facing the wrong direction, should be facing upwards, but again, just like that, it should be facing up, but it's okay. I don't mind that one bit. Really nice vehicle mode. This one does have some die cast because the legs are right here, so this is the heft of it for the most part. Bringing this guy down. We'll get to the red in a second. We got the little jet here, the little helicopter, eVTOL, whatever you want to call it. Really cool. I like this can spin around. It does have a little bit of a feature. Sentai one does as well. You can turn this right here, and these little turbines spin pretty nice. I mean, they don't stay spinning, but it's a feature you could use, I guess. But it's a nice attention to detail. But overall, a really nice, cool vehicle mode. This does house the head for the Zord. Again, the sticker's kind of facing the wrong direction, but it is what it is. And then we come to the fire truck here. Really awesome. There's some die cast in this guy, so he's hefty. Pretty nicely detailed, the paneling and the metal, some of the plastic here. It's really nicely detailed. More of that nice stickering there. Really nice overall. Visible hand syndrome. This does spin for transformation mode. But yeah, this guy's awesome, and this is the one that I had issues with and that broke. What exactly broke, I'll show you here. The way this thing transforms, you pop this down and you bring this around, and inside here, this is where it clips into the blue Zord, the blue vehicle. These clips right here just disintegrated over time. They just shattered. I had one missing, and then it was still being able to hold and combine just fine. And then all of a sudden the other side broke, so then it couldn't hold itself any longer. I looked around, and then the guy that did the dragon butt lift, the butt plate for my Mystic Force Pixie Zord, he was able to print me some of these out as well. I got a little baggie of 6 of them, and I ground it down with a little rotary tool and just had some plastic glue, put these on, and it secures it really good to the blue vehicle over there, so it won't pop off or fall off. It actually holds it really well, to the point that I got to jam it in there, and it holds it nice and tight. If it does break again, I just go back in there, rip them off, and redo it, but it shouldn't. These are nice and flexible. There was also some over here, so these also tend to break, so just be careful when you're transforming this guy or buying them. double check those connectors on either end to make sure that they're not broken or damaged in any way, because yeah, they break very easily, and it's easy to take apart. You just take this little screw off and this panel comes off. Same thing with this guy, you just unscrew it down here, those 4 screws, and then it just pops off. Simple fix, but annoying to say the least. So yeah, let's get this guy combined here. It does actually have 2 modes. So let's get the legs going here. Put these guys off to the side. Like I said, these are both the legs. You can't mix them up. I'll show you here why in a sec. So this guy just kind of folds at the hinge, just like that, and it'll click in. You want to pop open the back cover, and then just lock it in there securely enough. And then you have 1 leg. Now for yellow, bring her over here. You pop the claw out, and then just bring this down and keep it flush along the body. And then the same thing, you're gonna pop the leg up, or the front cab up, and lock it in. That's the other leg, just like that. Getting blue in here for him, easy enough. You can keep these on here as well. You just pull him apart. It's just held on by 1 tab there. You can see it's all the die cast right there, and then he does it by himself kind of. This front end is just gonna go in and hold in securely, just like that. For this this version of the Megazord, we're gonna take these guys off, put those on in a second. And the way you combine them, like I said, you really can't confuse it. These will tab into the inside of the feet, and then these wheels have a little channel that they rest on. So you can see there's a channel right there on that left side, and a channel right there on the right hand side. So you really can't put them on the wrong way, or if you do, you gotta jam them in there, and I don't recommend that. So yeah, bring this guy and just go in nice and securely, and same thing with this, nice and securely, and it holds it really freaking well, ain't going nowhere. And then for the little hydro cannons on top of blue, you have a spot for them, so you just want to shimmy them in place, and there we have them. And you have a little bit of a Gerwalk mode. I think they call this high stance in the show. So this was able to be used separately from blue or red or green, and able to put out some fires until these guys are available. But it did appear in the show a few times. Really cool little combination. I love little things like this. You can do extra besides just forming a giant brick. But yeah, it is pretty sweet looking. So let's get finished with the main mecha mode. Just pop these off, and like I said, you can store them on the back here. They do not interfere with combination in any way, and they're better that way you don't lose them, because these things are hard to find. Happy these came with mine. Otherwise they're like maybe 20 bucks for the pair, or there's a repro guide on there making them from Taiwan or something for about 20-30 bucks shipped. But yeah, so we can get this guy out of the way and bring in the red fire truck, pop that off in the bottom, and flip this frontwards, and then tuck the head in, or tuck the front of the truck, and then just clip it in just like that. So the truck's gonna sit like that. Arms are on a hinge right here, and they're kind of tabbed in up here. So bring that down, bring that down. And a lot of these I see also, just when you look for these Megazords, they're broken right here at this hinge. I don't know how or why they're broken, but as long as you're not putting too much stress on these guys are pretty easy, but not terrible. So again, we're going to clip these on to the bottom here. So where the hydro cannons were, as you can see, there's a cutout on the bottom here, and then those tabs there. So this one, since it's been redone, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for me, if I can find it. And we're going to go this way, just like that. Big old thud. And then you want to bring the arms down, just like that. And then for green, he forms the head. He's going to peg inside here. You got tabs right here that go inside there. What you want to do is bring the turbines up, bring these up on either side. The head is inside here. So trying to get your nail in here is kind of the tricky part. There we go. And it's going to tab in, move the antenna up. And then these landing gear are going to go up and up to fill in some of the chest cavity there. So you have that. And then you're going to bring them in. And like I said, those tabs are going to slide in there. And just going to be really satisfying, just like that. Final step, you're going to bring these arms out. And that's part of an action feature. And then there's going to be a soft little tab for the first spot where the arm should just sit in, just like that. And there you have the, oh, one more thing, and flip that up. The little symbol needs to point up. It's loose, so it's going to, you know, change directions as you play with it, but it is what it is. But yeah, let's take a look at that head sculpt there. It is pretty sweet looking. I like that head sculpt. Kind of looking like a firefighter right there. Nice goggles there. Really cool paint. I love the chrome on the helmet. It stands out so well. The silver. Just the overall aesthetics of this. I love rescue vehicles like this. That's why I'm a big fan of this and SPD. They did an amazing job representing the vehicles that some of the fire departments around the world use. Water truck, fire vehicle, ambulance, construction vehicle to clear some debris. Really cool overall. Some of the articulation you can do. This can go full 360. No problems. Oh, the action feature, you can extend the hands. It does this in the show, but it can go a lot further to rescue people, and it does rotate. And the hands do open pretty nice, so you can grab things or villains or other swords from other shows, but I don't have anything on me right now. So yeah, that's pretty cool. The legs do kind of move just because of the locking mechanism there. It can go back about that far and nothing forward just because, you know, it's locked in basically. So yeah, pretty cool. You can do that. You can move the toes so you can have it kind of in a running position if you really wanted to, even though it looks like it just tripped. But yeah, nothing too crazy as far as transformation goes here. But yeah, nice robot mode. I love this guy. He is pretty cool. Happy to have him in the collection. These guys go for pretty decent amounts of money complete or in box. Again, $60 for 2 Zords, super trained in this back in the day. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal, I should say. Size comparison wise, here is the SPD, another rescue team. Essentially the police force of the future. But yeah, as you can see, they're roughly the same height. Pretty cool looking Megazords together. But yeah, he is on the shorter side of some of the earlier Megazords from Japan. Here is the Jungle Fury. As you can see, the Jungle Fury kind of towers over him. But size doesn't matter when it comes to fighting crime. Sometimes being smaller helps. But there you guys have it. The Lightspeed Megazord in all its glory. Do I think you guys should have one? I absolutely do. It is a joy to transform and play around with. Really good sticker apps. No lights or sounds or anything like that. They didn't have it for this season for the Megazords. Usually Sentai stuff does, but they skipped it this season, I guess. But overall, still a good quality Megazord. The American one you can get, the Sentai one you can get. The only difference, like I said, is going to be those rubber wheels. But the paint apps, the stickers, pretty much everything else is the same. It's the same mold, so you can combine either one from Japan or the American version. So yeah, hope you guys are having a good night. Stay cool, and we will see you around again for another video. Hopefully in cooler weather, because it's kind of hot in this room right now. Alright guys, you have a good night. Take care, and we'll see you around. See ya.